Up the chat.
We are live.
We are live.
There we go.
We are live on someone's channel. Yeah, there we go. What's going on, ladies and gents? How y'all doing tonight?
What's up?
Can y'all hear me? You sure?
Yeah. What's
Jeffrey,
up, guys?
Thank
Yo.
you for hanging out.
Oh, no problem,
Nice
man.
to
Good to
have
be
you.
back. Oh, yeah, Wouldn't
Perry,
miss
what's
this for
going
the
on,
world.
Can you hear me, Perry?
I can hear you.
All right, Edwin, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you, boss.
Holla if you hear me.
All right. Well,
Holla.
this is Coast to Coast, and we have a very special guest, and it's been a work in progress, and we were able to arrange schedules, especially because Jeff is all the way near the coast, and this special guest,
The
she's on the
best
coast
coast.
too. Hey, Perry, I mean not Perry, Jeffrey, I leave it in your hands to introduce the special guest.
Oh, all right. What's going on, everybody? Looks like we got Boat Right Family and Comics. Genome Presents. Thank you guys for joining us. Today we have the wonderful JoJo from PopDotComix. Really glad she is here joining us today.
Bravo,
Hey, guys.
bravo.
Very special day, special guest. Thank you.
Glad to be
How
here.
are you doing today, JoJo?
I'm great. I mean, been
Good.
trying to get on this show. Really love what Rican does with this channel, so I'm excited.
Good, but we're definitely excited to have you here. So
Yeah, so on this show we just like to kick back, relax, JoJo, and we're happy to have you on. So kick back, relax, kick off your shoes, kick off your socks if you want. Make sure you don't have no stinky feet though, because stinky feet are not allowed on the show.
we know you got some cool socks though. I've seen them.
Oh yeah,
She always got
a
some
nice
cool
little
socks.
collection.
Right?
I don't have the gloves on today though.
Yeah, that's a there's a
So,
staple, JoJo staple.
What was that
Yeah,
about,
me
JoJo?
too, legend. How'd you know? That's the same reason I came.
Oh, wow, we get the legend in the house.
Oh
Even Robert Johnson. What's up, Rob? Yeah, so we're just gonna kick it here, guys. We're just gonna talk about some DC stuff. I mean, we are
We know
DC fans.
JoJo is a DC fan. Batman, Joker, for
Oh
sure.
yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
You haven't seen it. She did a review for that new Joker trailer that just blew up. So that was pretty awesome for her.
Yeah, it was nuts. Like I was telling these guys a little earlier, I posted that thing and then I checked back on it a little bit later and it was like a ton of views already, and I just wasn't used to that. And I'm like, what is happening? And I guess it just like shot right through like the comic community, went to the actual real world, which was nuts.
Well,
I'm not used to that.
well deserved, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
but that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, brought a
Absolutely.
lot of new viewers, so it's always good. And I
very
guess it also introduces new people to the comic community too. So
Heck yeah. Nothing wrong.
So, what did you
Steve!
think of? Oh,
What's up, Steve? Check out my watch.
you got the watch, huh?
He sent me a watch in the mail.
Oh,
It's
that's
pretty
awesome.
dope.
He's a
Steve
nice guy.
White is
That's
a great
cool.
guy. He's always,
super
you guys know who he is, man. He's always donating stuff to the beauty boxes. And so,
And I beat him to the comic shop this week. Ha.
Yes.
so Edwin, how you doing, bro? I'm surprised you're actually able to join us tonight.
Yeah, man, I made some time, definitely, and you kept hyping it up in Instagram, talking about Joker and Batman, and I can't stop myself, man, when it comes to Joker Batman.
Of course, man.
I had to be on here to talk to you guys about it.
Well, that's how we do. And how about let's see here. I want to ask JoJo, since you're into DC and all that, and Batman and the Joker are your favorites, is what I question you. So how did you come about liking Batman, or which book caught your eyes first? I like Batman, and I like the Joker. So which book was it that draw your attention? That like this is it?
it's hard it's actually hard to pinpoint a certain book, but it was definitely some of the like Jim Aparo covers from back in the day. Um, my dad used to take us to hobby shops all the time because he was into baseball card collecting. And sometimes, I just go wander around and I'd stumble upon the comics. And that's really how I just got into it. So thanks to my dad, I guess.
Do you have
But
any
yeah,
brothers or sisters, or is it just like you and your dad that had the hobby, or?
it's actually me and my sister, my older sister. She's really into Spider-Man and Marvel, so yeah, we would bicker a lot because I was always into the Batman DC thing. But yeah, it was nice having her like have the same hobby with me because that's what we share. Like to this day, we'll go comic shopping together sometimes. So
That's awesome.
That's cool.
yeah. But yeah, that's how I got into it. And then it kind of stopped later on in college. But then I got back into it once the New 52 came around. So
Nice.
yeah.
Well, that's nice to know.
Yeah.
Man, I just got back into comics about a couple of years ago, so everything happens for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. Me too. Like I just got back into it. Well, I mean, I don't know if everybody knows, but a lot of people know. Like I got electrocuted. And I was freaking like in bed for a while, and I started reading comic books, and I started like watching YouTube channels and stuff like that. That's how I got back into it. Like, I mean, yeah, no, for sure. Because like JoJo was one of the first channels that I found, and like I used to be in the hospital watching her channel and
That's
stuff.
crazy.
And that was. It is right that because like I never expected to even like ever meet you or talk to you, but like watching your channel was like one of the coolest things. It was like you and Comics with Bueller were first two that I like got into because you type in comics and Bueller was like the first one that came up. I don't remember how I found you.
I don't know who is Comics with
Pretty
Bueller.
mind blowing.
Yeah, well, it really helped me a lot in a bad time, so very appreciative.
I'm glad you're over all that though.
Oh, thanks. Yes.
What the heck was that?
What was that?
Well, since we're talking about how we all just got into comics, I just got into comics when like I used to be really big into it, and I stopped for like a long period of time when I moved to Florida. And my fiance surprised me with a Call of Duty mystery box, like the collector's edition, and it came with a Call of Duty comic book. So I opened it up. I'm like, man, like it just brought back memories. And I went to a Barnes and Noble, and I seen a 30-year collector's edition of The Killing Joke. So I grabbed it, and it's just like my heart just like it ran away into the comic book world, and I've been going nuts ever since. The best thing I ever got was that damn Call of Duty mystery box.
Yeah, that's what happens, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you don't know Perry, he loves his variant covers. He'll buy anything that's
Don't hate.
Wait, dude, you're always busting his chops, Rod. Always busting his chops.
I love him. That's why I do it, man. All right, so let's stick to the topic, the theme we got going on here. All right, man. Let's just talk about the movies. Let's talk about these Batman movies that came out many years ago, guys. How about we just call this Rank the Movies? All right. Let's rank these Batman movies. There's about how many? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 movies. And then we could jump to another topic. But hey Jeff, what does the chat look like right now? We got a bunch of people.
Oh, we do. We got my boy Comic Geek McD. What's up, McD? How are you doing, man? I know you got a contest going on right now. We got Caleb Comic Smurf Murphy. What's going on? Our boy Bueller. What's up, Bueller? We got Soap in the house. Soap is always good. Try to stay clean. Need some soap. Carolina Chris 26, man. How's it going? The great Legend, my man. What's up, Legend? Hope you're having a good day today. We got Mr. Gretzky, my boy. What's up, Mr. Gretzky, man? Hope you're doing well. We do need to get together one of these days and do a show, Mr. Gretzky. We've been lagging on that one. Tacoma, what's up, Tacoma Comics? Always good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good one. Kachoom, Perry. Perry Comics. What's up, Perry? My man, Steve Whiting. Good to see you. We got CVNT. Get enough. What's up, buddy? How are you doing today? Boat Right, what's up? Boat Right, Asian Funk Comics, good to see you. DK Comics and Cosplay, Robert Johnson, Comic Jabroni in the house. Chris Sharrock, good to see you, man. Prowler 671, what is going on? And Genome Presents, thank you all for showing up today for our very special guest. Because none of us, nobody wants to see us. We got our guests today.
Not us.
All right, so let's rank these movies. So, where should we start? We got
At the beginning.
from the very beginning. All right, guys. Joe, I know you're ready. I know you got your list ready. Edwin got his list. I could tell by his eyes already. He's like,
I ain't got no list.
you know the movies, though. You know the movies. So we got the first one ever, the 1966 Batman movie.
Oh, we are. We're. I didn't think we were counting.
Yeah, I wasn't
that.
sure if we were
that one?
counting that.
You want to? We all right. Well, we'll knock that one out then.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
go
do
Adam
from like,
West- Adam
honorary
start
West
with
is
the
wrong.
89 one on, right? Like, that's what I think we should.
All right, let's do it. So we got the original 1989 Batman. To me, is my favorite. But then we got Batman Returns 1992.
That's a good one.
All right. What do you think about that one?
I
Batman
didn't hate it,
Forever
but
1995. And of course, here it is. Batman and Robin.
There's the one, man. No further, no, nothing else.
I really like
Arnold
it.
Schwarzenegger, right? And this is
What does he say? Everybody chill.
yeah.
That's very,
Come on, man.
so
It's still
good.
Arnold. Like, he still had to have the one zinger.
So
in there.
cringy.
Yeah.
That was so good, man. But then we got this is where things get a lot. It picks up. This is where, I mean, all the CGI stuff and all that. You got Batman Begins 2005, and then we got The Dark Knight 2008. Wow, that movie was.
That was
I
fire.
remember,
Yeah.
I remember watching that probably at midnight. And then the Dark Knight Rises 2012. All right, guys and gents and ladies, let's where should we start off?
Ladies first.
Yeah, go ahead, JoJo.
Yes,
All
ladies
right.
first.
So we starting. Should I tell you all of them? Or are we going around doing one by one? How are we?
Let's
I don't know.
do one
Let's
by
go.
one. We start off 1989 first, and then we just go around the whole table here.
So you want my number one pick then,
Yes.
or you want my number 7?
I was gonna say let's start from the like least favorite and work our way to the favoriteest.
Okay,
Right.
that's good.
Okay.
All right. So my number 7 is Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, to be honest, I think I've watched that one the most because when it was out, I was in 6th grade, and it was all that was out at that time, and I kept watching it over and over, even though it's super cheesy, and it's kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine. But I can still see how it's a terrible movie, so don't judge me.
A Comment Head 84 is asking what's being ranked. We're ranking all the Batman movies from 1989 all the way down to 2012. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And we're starting off from the bottom, working our way up. And JoJo
Started
just
from the
said,
bottom. Now we are. Yeah.
he just said Batman and Robin 1997 is the last, ranked number 7.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, so yeah, that's where I'm at too. So
Yeah. Same here. I'll go. I'll go next. Like I agree. Batman and Robin 97, my least favorite. But I do have some good memories with it as well because I was on summer break when I first saw it. I was at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and I went to one of the movie theaters there, and I watched it in Santa Cruz, and you know, it was cool. Like as a kid, you don't, you know, you enjoy it, but as far as a Batman movie, I definitely got to say it's my least favorite.
all right, so how about you, Perry? Let's jump to Perry then. Let's see.
I've only seen 2 Batman movies.
Oh,
I was more into like the Batman animated series, like Batman Beyond, and like all the shows. You know, like that was my. I'm bad with watching movies, man. I'm so bad. I haven't seen any MCU.
Yeah, you haven't seen
movies.
any of the MCU movies, man.
Yeah, you know, like I just haven't. One day.
Boy, that's crazy.
So, yeah, that Batman movie with Arnold is freaking awesome. Because I had nothing else to compare it to except for what Batman, Dark Knight Rises.
Oh my lord! Yeah, we've been discovered. JB's in the house.
Discovered.
JB discovered us. Yep. Oh, again. Oh man. How about Edwin? Do you have one or no?
Oh yeah, man. I was gonna say Batman and Robin for that last one, but since you guys already picked it, I was gonna say the one before that, Batman Forever. And the only reason I don't have Batman and Robin last is because Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it, and I absolutely love that man. I can't put him at the bottom of the list. He was like my favorite action star of the '80s, dude. As a bodybuilder, he's the all-time best. So I can't put him at the bottom.
Yes, Mr. Olympian, right? Correct.
Yeah, he was like 6 or 7 time Mr. Olympia.
Yep.
So yeah, but Batman Forever, that one had Two-Face and Riddler, like Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah.
And that start like when you go from the second one with Catwoman and Penguin, and then you see how dark it was, and then you go into that Batman Forever, and it's all bright lights and just it got super cheesy, and that's it. I put that one at the bottom.
But the Riddler was so cool, though. I mean, I dig the Riddler that a lot.
In that movie?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In that movie?
And Jim Carrey, I think Jim Carrey did good, though. I mean, I like Jim Carrey, but so we keep it going. Let's see here. Go back to JoJo. So we got number 7 out the way, obviously. And
oh my gosh. Okay.
Comics Explain. Batman Forever was good. Sorry, guy. Sorry, boss.
Sorry.
So I'm struggling to tell you guys this because I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but number 6, Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, yes. No, that's exactly what I was thinking. So
Okay. Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I did not like that movie either.
It was a miss for me. I grew up reading Nightfall, so I really loved Bane in that, and it was just heartbreaking to see what they did to him in that movie. It started off going great, and he was pretty like an imposing kind of villain, but then I didn't like the twist at the end. What happened with
you see, I haven't read all of Nightfall. Maybe that's why.
Spoilers. What happened?
With Talia? Like that twist with Talia?
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah.
Ooh, she was in that movie.
I didn't like that. Go watch it.
No, I agree.
But up until even up to the point where Batman goes and fights Bane and he breaks his back, like you liked up to that point?
It was decent enough for me to like it, but it wasn't. I didn't feel like it was super true to the comics. But then it's so hard to, like, a lot of times you shouldn't judge a movie like that by the comics and stuff, but it's so hard when you're so invested in the character already, you know? So it was a disappointment for me.
Yeah, that was going to be my next one. My reasons are a little different, though. Like, I grew up watching the animated series, and I always remember Bane just being this big, massive, like, beast of a person, you know? And then when the movie came out, and he was like half the size of Batman, and he didn't get all big and buff and strong, and he just didn't look super imposing. It just didn't do it for me. I just thought the characters were off.
But what big actors out there that could be Bane?
I don't know. They could have done something. They could have done something.
Arnold, right?
Arnold.
Brock Lesnar or
they could have got the guy off of Game of Thrones, the Mountain.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like they tried to make Bane like this mental character, and like in the cartoons, I'm used to him. He doesn't even talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, like he's just. But they could have done something.
So
different.
if you read the comics, he is a very like mentally strong character, and he's military, like a military genius in the comics.
Yeah, I've never read any.
Yeah, so he, to that point, yeah, it's true, and I know the voice kind of killed a lot of people with the.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that was
Batman.
weird.
Like he was
That
talking
kind-
to the-
That was
kinda-
very
that
good, though. That was really good. But man,
Well,
But yeah,
somebody got a
so-
text.
Oh damn.
that was wow.
Oh, for sure.
number 6, man. I have to disagree there because if anything, I would have to pick Batman Returns. I mean, I had to change everything up a little bit here.
Ouch.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't change.
I agree.
Don't change
Nah,
it
why are
because
you
everybody
changing,
else's
man?
story.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't change it because everybody else's rankings. Tell us how you
I
feel.
know.
Yeah, just tell us how you
How you
feel.
really feel?
Right?
Oh man.
That's the thing with rankings. Like, this is your opinion. Not everybody's going to be the same, and you're going to get
Exactly.
haters, and you're going to get people that
Yeah.
I think I ranked Dark Knight Rises probably up there in the top 5.
That's fine. You could do
Yeah.
that.
That's,
Yeah.
It's your
But,
opinion,
hey,
brother.
that's my opinion.
Well, there's
I'm sorry,
only
go
7
ahead.
movies, so top 5 still isn't that great.
yeah.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, at least it's not the 7th. So
Is that the one with Scarecrow?
No,
No, that's
Batman
No.
Begins.
That's Batman Begins.
Batman Begins. That's the one I seen. That was awesome.
We got his number 1.
With the Joker mask in the beginning and in the bank. That was crazy.
That's
All
not
right,
even the same
so-
movie.
That's not even the same one.
Right?
Oh man.
all right, so all right, so number 7 was JoJo pick was Batman and Robin. I agree with that. She picked Dark Knight Rises was number 6. All right, JoJo, what was number 5 for you?
Batman Forever. I feel good about that. That's the one with Val Kilmer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yep.
Yeah.
believe you're right.
That was also kind of a guilty pleasure, but I thought Val wasn't too bad in it.
I love him.
Kinda cheesy.
He did
I
great.
thought he was better than George Clooney. So.
Oh,
yeah.
good lord,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
And then Nicole Kidman was in that too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, as his girlfriend.
Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, kind of middle of the road.
I
Right?
remember always seeing that one and Batman and Robin like on TBS. Like it would be on. I felt like every weekend it would be on TBS when at 2:00 in the afternoon. So I'd be home watching it, and it was during the night whenever 2000, 99, 2000.
Yeah, I like
Those
all
two
the...
I've probably seen more. I've probably seen those 2 movies more than I've seen any other Batmans because they have them on reruns on TBS and TNT.
Especially if they have a movie coming out, then you have the whole the whole marathon or something going on. So
Yeah. I remember liking the cheesy like riddles that the Riddler would leave with the like weird envelopes and the cutouts from the magazines and stuff. That was cool.
yeah, I really dig that too.
He had like that machine, didn't he? Like it looked like with a little other Riddler, like the fake little like Riddler in there he'd talk to
Yeah.
and stuff.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. Batman Forever. That's pretty much where I'm at.
All right, so we got 7, 6, 5. So now we're down to the final 4, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, JoJo. Oh, man.
I picked Batman Begins.
At number 4.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about it. I liked it.
That's the one with Ra's al Ghul. I mean, that was so
Yeah.
dope, man.
It was good. It was good, but
But there's others that
just
are better.
others that I like more. Yeah.
I'm the same thing. I don't hate it, but there's a couple others that I think I like better.
To agree to disagree, right, guys?
Or agree to agree. Either way,
Agree to
it
agree.
works.
Well, we got 2 other people here that are like wondering. I assume, Harry, you seen Batman Begins?
That's the one with the clown mask in the beginning where they robbed the bank.
No.
Which one
No.
is that, man?
That's the Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, man.
Or the Dark Knight.
That's
Oh,
the
man.
Dark
I'm
Knight.
so unprepared. I feel like I'm back in school.
Nah, man. We're getting to the Dark Knight. We'll talk about
All
it.
right. Let me know when you get there because I've seen that one, I think.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's take a look at the chat here. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Jeffrey, you want to take it away on the chat? See what's going on there. The
Oh
moderator.
yeah, we got a few new faces. We got Mr. Splash Page Comics, Mr. White Gloves. Good to see you. We got Runs in the family. How are you doing today?
What's going
Comics
on?
Miss Explain. What's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, my boy C Wood. What's up, C Woodard? How are you? Yeah, I think that's everybody. All the new faces. Thank you all for joining us. We got a special guest today. Hope you are all enjoying the show and our special guest. Soda Pop, what up, yo?
All right, so we knocked out 7, 6, 5, 4, and number 3. All right.
So number 3, I
Got
picked
that face on already. Let's see.
1989 Batman.
Oh, hey.
Whoa. And number 3? Wow.
That one's high. That's
Again,
higher. That's higher on my list.
I still
I agree.
really like them, but it's
Right.
just hard. Once you get to the top 3, it's like they're all good.
For sure.
My wife actually seen that not too long ago, and she was freaked out by Jack Nicholson. But we'll leave the Joker for another. I got a whole list. We could talk about the Joker in a few minutes. But man, she was like, "Whoa!" And then she wanted to talk about another Joker that we'll get to in a few minutes too.
But like that Batman movie, I mean, it put superhero movies kind of back on the map because you had Superman, back in the 70s, and then it kind of died off. The other Superman movies weren't as good. And then Batman '89 came out, and it was a big thing. Not a lot of people. It put it back on the map.
It was a hit, dude. I'll tell you, my favorite Nintendo game is that Batman Nintendo game with the purple Batman. I know you got one of the toys, don't you? You got like the 8-bit toy figure of it.
I got the game. I got the game in the box, bro.
Oh, dude, nice. I don't have the game in the box, but I got the game. I play it all the time.
It's so hard, man.
It is. It's got great music though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's an awesome game. But
let's not forget though, because Superman came out in the 70s, and then DC wanted to do something different, so they came with Batman. So 2 different type of styles. I mean, you got this guy Superman who's flying, and you got Batman who's fighting in the dark. So that just took everyone by storm. I mean, y'all all know that.
Well, yeah, and you got to think like who is directing the movie too, like
very
Tim
true,
Burton, right?
Yeah, Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
So that's why you got such a crazy movie, because I mean you got such a great director, and like Tim Burton, that's what he's known for, is kind of his darker things. I think he did a very good job on that. But for my number 3, I'm going with is it number 3 or 4?
We're at number 3 right now.
Okay, I'm going with The Dark Knight then. It was a great movie. A great movie. I really, really liked it, but there's 2 others that are maybe, and it might be like sentimental reasons, or something like that, why I like the other ones a little bit more. But yeah, so it's a good movie, but I got to put it at number 3 on my top list.
Oh man, let's see.
The Dark Knight, you said?
Yes, the Joker one.
Oh,
good
the
movie.
Joker
Don't get me
mask
wrong.
in the beginning.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perry.
Oh man, that was so cool when they were in the bank and they were all wearing the mask, and then each one was killing each other, and the bus came in through the damn door, and he got away. That blew my mind away. That was so cool. Oh man, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
It's a very good movie.
Very good. Is correct.
So that's number 3. Did we miss 4?
No.
No, we're getting down to that.
I thought we skipped number 4. All right.
So we knocked out. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, JoJo. Continue, ma'am.
Number 2, I picked Batman Returns.
Yeah, that's where I got it too.
Michelle Pfeiffer was crazy good.
ooh,
Michelle
Danny
Pfeiffer.
DeVito, awesome.
Yeah.
I like the horror elements in it.
He grabbed that fish. He ate a fish. Didn't he?
Yeah, he like
Yeah.
took a bite right out of it.
So cool. On that, that's like
Crazy.
the
Lord,
thing I
man.
remember.
Savage.
Yeah, Tim Burton. I think I like that one more than Batman, the 1989 one, just because I mean I must have been like 4 or something when it came out, and I did watch it when I was that young, and I vividly remember all those scenes, like, and so it's like what Jeff was saying, it's a little more for like sentimental reasons because it just may have been my first introduction to Batman, so.
And it's a Christmas movie too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. Like, for sure, that part of that is the part of that movie. The scene, the way the settings of it was awesome. It's like wintertime. It was cold. I remember like snow. I remember it being like Christmas. The music was freaking awesome. Like the music was killer in that movie, and I still hear the music in my head today just thinking about it. Like. I just think everything about that movie was cool. Penguin was like, when I think of the Penguin, that's what I think of. Danny DeVito as the Penguin. I thought he killed it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like it's a cool movie, and I got a lot of memories with it. That's why I put it up just a little bit higher than The Dark Knight, because I do. It's sentimentally and just I thought I just got some cool vibes from it.
If we look at the chat right now, we got Comic Crypto Stock said, "Hello guys." He said, "What's up, JoJo?" But then look what Comic Head 84 Kenny said. Bale's bat voice is one big flaw in otherwise flawless Batman movie for himself. I guess.
Like I don't know. To me, I like it. Like, I know I'm not like a big Batman movie connoisseur, but kind of like he needs that kind of a different voice, right? If he's Bruce Wayne by day and Batman by night, he needs to talk like a weirdo. You know, like he needs to sound different.
I mean, I agree 100%.
I'm with Perry on that one. He has to cover his voice somehow, and it sounds funny, but he can't sound like Bruce Wayne in the costume, because then everybody's gonna know who he is, especially James Gordon, because him and Gordon talk all the time, right?
Yeah.
Even as Bruce Wayne.
Where is he? You know, I'm Bruce Wayne. I know you are. Where is he? Very good point, though, Perry. I mean, very good point.
Like, is that Bruce? Are you Batman?
Exactly.
You know?
I know who you are. Let's take you out of that mask and that character.
Yeah, I think I don't remember where I heard it or read it, but I think it was also just something he used to kind of scare off the criminals and stuff. Like, since it's very much like a growl to it.
Like the movie you're talking about?
Yeah. In the movie.
Okay.
In the movie.
Yeah. And I like how if you saw that Ninja Turtles movie that came out a few years ago, like they actually like kind of talked about it a little bit, because Raphael, he's doing the dark voice, and Michelangelo comes out, he's using his Batman voice.
Yeah.
So it's a play. Like they kind of memed it up already.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They joke about it.
It's not as whack as like Superman. Like, let me put these glasses on. Now you don't know who I am. You know? Like,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, what up, issues? Yeah. So your number one then is that where we're at, right?
Yep.
The Dark Knight.
Has to be Dark Knight, of course. Yeah. Just what can I say? Heath Ledger killed it, and I think I actually like the movie more just because of his performance than Christian Bale's.
Oh, of course. Like, he made that
pretty
movie
flat to me.
Sure.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's tough. Like that. My whole top 3 for me is like kind of, you can switch it around, I guess, at any point in time. But it was a great movie. I think the other ones had a little more sentimental value. It wasn't anything to do with that. But like my number one is Batman 1989, because that's what I grew up watching. That was probably my first introduction to Batman. I loved the Joker in that movie. And to this day, that's probably still what I think of when I think of the Joker, is the Jack Nicholson Joker, just because that was what I was first introduced to. I loved the story. I loved him falling into the bath of acid and coming out looking all weird. Like,
so, I mean, I'm sorry, Jeff, but to cut you off, but so in '89, where everybody was going through these phases where everybody was walking around with Batman t-shirts. They had these pennants walking around. That was in Philly. I don't know how it was over, where you guys were living at. Or
I don't remember 1989 to be honest with you.
wow,
You're a little older than us, Rod.
I was born in 93, dude.
Buddy.
I was born in 84, so I was all of like 5 years old.
Me too. 84. I don't remember much about 89.
That was -5.
-5.
This just took a turn for the worse.
Oh man.
Hey guys,
people
Google
walking around with
1989
pendants.
Batman. And you'll see a bunch of crazy things.
Hey Jeff, so you said that 89 Joker is like what you remember when you think of Joker?
Yes, sir.
Like for me, and I know we're gonna get into Joker, but for me, it's the Batman animated adventures Joker, the Hamill.
No, that's a good one for sure.
Like that's the Joker,
that
that's the voice that I remember when I.
You know what? If you could take that Joker voice and we're just talking alone on that's what I picture as how he should sound when he opens his mouth.
Dude, when I read a Batman comic, like that's the voice I hear in my head when I'm reading the Joker parts.
That's awesome.
Oh, right, absolutely.
That's what I hear, man.
There's a YouTube video of Mark Hamill talking all about it and doing that voice and all this stuff with Jim Lee. He's with Jim Lee and they're going into like the DC headquarters and all this stuff. And Jim Lee has Mark Hamill call his cell phone and leave a voice message on his cell phone so people hear that when they call. But yeah, I agree. The voice of Joker in my head is probably the voice of Mark Hamill.
And they brought him back for the video game too. When they brought Joker into those Batman Arkham video games, Mark Hamill's the voice of Joker in there too.
Yeah, he was good.
Just laughing.
Definitely my favorite cartoon probably of all time.
Yeah.
Just laughing at the chat. Oh my god, these people are just so crazy. I got issues. Look what he put. In 1984, I was exiting my mother's birth canal.
Yeah, same here, man. Same here.
Oh my god. And, Jim Boatwright said,
Pops the Rican.
Pops the Rican. You see that? Oh my god. God love the chat. But I guess we got Batman movies out the way. And well, I have to say, man, 1989 was the best one for me. Jeez. Batman 1992 Returns, and then I had to jump to Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, and then I'll end it with Batman Forever. And of course, we don't have to mention.
Yes, you do, because it has Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Everyone, chill.
Isn't he going to be in that new Terminator movie?
Oh yeah, cause it's Terminator.
He's got to be in like every Terminator for the rest of his life. They've got like Terminator like molds of Arnold Schwarzenegger for the Terminator movie.
Yeah, so he was even in that Terminator Legacy or whatever it was called, where he wasn't even in it, but they just had him like a CGI.
They seriously have a mold that they make these plastic dolls and they just put like robotics inside of them that look just like the original Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's got to be
or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a bunch of Joker fans here, of course. The king of the Joker family is Mr. Edwin. Man.
No, I thought JoJo was, not me.
Right?
We know JoJo is
Queen.
She's the queen.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Correction. She's the queen. You're the king, sir. He is like the biggest Joker fan I know. So
dude, Joker's awesome, man.
We got some different generations here. Okay, we're gonna take it old school. We're going back. We're taking it way back
to 79.
Oh, we're going way back. I'm sure you've seen the TV show. Everyone's seen the 1966 TV show, right? At one time, you've seen it. The original Joker.
Oh, yeah.
Cesar Romero. That's the number one.
Mr. I wouldn't shave my mustache.
Yeah.
And then we get the 1989 Jack Nicholson. And of course, everyone's favorite, 2008. Heath Ledger.
Everyone's favorite? Is that what you just said?
Well, everyone's picked the Batman movie.
That's the one that I seen, right? I like that guy.
Yeah,
I like that one. That was pretty cool.
it's hard to beat that.
And then we get 2012. My not favorite, but hey,
Jared
to each his
Leto.
own. And then we got
That's Suicide Squad, though, right? The Jared
Yeah.
Leto one. Is
Yeah,
that what it is?
that was kind of weird. I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't see the Suicide Squad either.
You know, like I thought it
Oh,
got a lot
really?
of hate, a lot more hate than it was. As far as just a movie, like it was enjoyable. I thought, you know, like it might not have been like the take that you would expect from a Batman type of series with the Joker, but if you're just watching it as a movie, it's not like a total dumpster fire.
And they gave the fans kind of what they wanted as far as Harley Quinn and Joker with that whole scene where they're dancing, and he has a tuxedo on and she's got the old suit. Like I remember watching that movie in the theater, and people like were actually like, whoa, you know, hooting, hollering, and clapping just for that scene, because that's what they remember in the comic books, that that cover to Batman Harley Quinn.
I thought Harley Quinn, like their portrayal of Harley Quinn, wasn't bad. Like I enjoyed that part of the movie. You know?
Yeah.
Now, did he try to
did
kill
too.
her in the movie?
He tries to kill her all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's their relationship.
I know, but like in the movie, I didn't know that. That's cool. I might see that now. Probably not.
I think it's on Netflix.
Is it?
I remember some memes going around where it was like hashtag relationship goals, and it was Joker and Harley from that movie, and I'm like, that's twisted. Like,
Yeah,
that would
well,
That's
never
not the
be-
relationship you want.
Yeah, what the hell?
But then we ended right there, 2019. JoJo, you did that review, Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix. I don't know, a lot of people may not like it. A lot of people dig it. Of course, I dig it because you got to give the homeboy a chance.
And you dig it, sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that trailer didn't do a whole lot for me.
Man.
I don't know. I'm not saying that I felt like it was going to be crap or anything, but it didn't really get me excited, to be honest.
How come?
I just felt like, and maybe it's just because of what they showed in the trailer, but I wanted to see more like Joker, like crazy psychotic killing spree, makeup on his face kind of thing. And
no, man, that's the thing about trailers that I hate, is that they show you too much.
Maybe,
like,
but
don't show, like, let me go to the movie and not really know anything. It's just a Joker movie. Let me go into it blind, not knowing like exactly what's going on. Trailers nowadays, they give you too much.
You're like, oh, I seen the movie.
I just feel like if it's just like this story about Joaquin Phoenix as like a regular guy, it's gonna not be that good. And that's kind of what I got just from the trailer, you know? Like I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Like where's the Joker at, right?
That's his
That's
beginnings.
the whole argument with like prequels and stuff. A lot of people don't like prequels because they don't want to see. It takes away from like the scary aspect of the villain, or because a lot of times with like horror movies and like these slasher flicks, they'll try to do prequels and they flop because nobody cares about how they became serial killers, you know. And I think that might happen. I don't know though, because it looks like his delivery is going to be pretty crazy. So
Now, from what I've seen in the trailer, because Killing Joke is like one of my favorite books, are they pulling that origin story from Killing Joke?
A little bit. It looks like
That's
Yeah,
what I
a
kind
little
of
bit.
felt like with like the comedians and like I don't know.
Is this the same Joker like that we've seen in the other Batman series? Is it like supposed to like? Is it the same character? Like, because I've heard people say that
No.
it might not even be the same Joker. Like, it might be like a different Joker that
I
the
think it's
other
supposed to be
Joker learns
different.
from or something.
there is that
Supposed to be
theory
different,
that
I think.
there are 3 Jokers.
That book's
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah, and I'm not I don't know enough to sit here and speculate on anything like that. I just, I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
You said speculate?
Speculate.
That word speculate. Huh.
Oh man,
Who knows about that?
don't talk about Naomi, please.
We'll leave that alone. So now that we got Joaquin Phoenix out the way, so is he gonna give him a thumbs up or thumbs down? How about that, guys? What do you think?
No, I don't think it's anything to do with Joaquin Phoenix. Like, I mean, he's a great actor, so I don't have a problem with him. I wasn't sure from what I saw in the trailer of maybe I just need to see another trailer first before I come up with like a better thought on what I think of whether, but like it just didn't really excite me the way that I thought.
Did you watch it more than once?
Yeah, I've been watching it quite often.
Because I seen it the first time and I was just like, okay.
Because they've been kind of building it up. They've had
it.
these little teasers, silent teasers for the last few months where they show you like bits and pieces and clips of it here and there and all this stuff. Leaks, I guess there are. But I've been keeping up with it. But...
So JoJo, what do you think? Though? The question is, you give him a thumbs up or thumbs down, or do you need to wait to see another trailer?
I definitely want to see more for sure, but as for right now, I do give him a thumbs up.
So do I.
I see it as like an Elseworlds, though. That's the way I have to kind of look at it.
I think it could be like the first Joker movie, and then it could lead up to a couple other ones. I mean, we don't know. We have to wait and see. But I give him a thumbs up. I mean, I think Joaquin Phoenix will nail it out the park. I think people are just sleeping. I mean, give the guy a chance. I mean,
yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with Joaquin Phoenix. And I mean, even the way DC has been because DC, I feel like they're on the rise with their films too. Because I don't know, Aquaman was awesome. I love Aquaman. It's probably one of my favorite movies I've seen in a long time.
That guy can't act for crap. That guy.
Dude, that movie was sick. What are you talking about?
The special effects and everything is great. But
dude,
hey, that's just the way I feel.
I wish I was Jason Momoa.
Hey,
me too.
Me and my wife went to the theaters and watched it. She said this guy sucks.
Oh, damn.
And she thinks he's hot. I was like, well, he's cute. He's ripped, probably like Edwin ripped, but hey, I'm ripped too. You know?
That's DC movie yet, right there. Like for sure.
You haven't seen Shazam then.
I haven't. You're right. I haven't. But speaking of that,
go watch Shazam, and you'll change your mind.
I am excited to see that. I really do want to see Shazam. Yeah. Speaking of, I bought issue number 1.
There you go. Nice.
You can't jump into that yet, though, bro.
Oh well, I did jump.
Joaquin Phoenix, thumbs up or thumbs down. He already got 2 thumbs up. Harry,
I am excited.
Joaquin Phoenix, thumbs up or thumbs down for Joker?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Edwin, what do you think?
Dude, he's a good character actor, man. He's gonna nail it.
There we go. So
nail it, man.
Go ahead, Jeff. Let's talk about Shazam now. You want to show off your book? Do it.
I just did. Shazam.
What's that graded? 9.8?
Oh no, dude, it's probably mid-grade, 4 to 5. I got it for $15. It's nothing special, but I just wanted. I've been looking for that one for a while, and they had it at my LCS today. So I was like, heck yeah, I don't care about grade.
Have you been reading the new Shazam book?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god! If anyone in the chat hasn't been reading the book and you like the movie, please go get the damn book. It's like on issue number 5 right now. 1 through 4 have been amazing. It's such a fun, energetic, great read, man. It really is.
I'm behind on everything. I just picked up the last 3 weeks of my full list today, so I'm like even Immortal Hulk. I'm behind on Immortal Hulk, War of the Realms, all my Avengers, No Road Home. Like I've been in a state of funk the last couple of weeks. So
it's from my understanding, JoJo, she spends her money on older books, right, JoJo?
Yeah,
back issues.
Yeah, back issues more. Once in a while, I'll pick up newer books here and there, but for the most part, I stick to the back issues. It's just fun for me. I like the hunt.
Dude, speaking of back issues, the other day I went and I picked up some Silver Age Batman.
Show it off. What you got,
dude? Two Joker.
Harry's got a box open too.
Joker covers right there for you.
The hunt today, but
Batman 136 was 136. I love Joker appearances on Silver Age issues.
Yeah.
And then 159.
Ooh,
159 as well.
God,
Silver Age, dude. I'm always on the hunt. Anytime I go to the comic shop here in town, I'm always looking through their Silver Age back issues for
it's
Batman,
so hard
like
to find
Joker.
Those too.
Joker covers, yeah.
And then look at their price, 12 cents.
12 cents, baby. Look at this one. 10, dude.
10 cents. You see that?
10, my man.
Yeah, but 10 cents was a little different back then too. It wasn't like going in and dropping
10
a dime like it is today.
Well, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. But then here we are,
Like if we were still paying 10 cents for comics, that would be that would be sick, right?
I wouldn't have enough room in my house for for all the
Yeah,
comics I
back
buy.
then, back then, people were probably making 10 cents an hour. So
No.
I think John Comics with Kids did an episode one time, and he said, "Here we are, we're taking our money, and we're spending the money nowadays to buy old paper," is what he said. And
Expensive paper.
it was it expensive. All right,
It's old, expensive paper.
yeah. So that always stood in my head. I'm just like, and it's true. You know, my wife is like, "Why are you buying that?" I'm like, "Why not?" You know what I mean.
Because it
That
smells
delicious.
conversation so much.
Oh my gosh, dude! When you open up one of these old books, man, from like 1960, and you get that smell.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
so good.
I don't know about so good, but
JoJo, it's so good.
It's so good.
it takes you back though, man. It
It
does.
does.
Like I do that with
Yeah.
video games. Like you
This
open
is like
up an
old
old video
comic shops.
game and you get that smell from the instruction booklet and everything. Man, yeah.
And it was weird because I did that one time, and then she sees me doing that when I get an old book, and she goes, "I want to smell it too." It's like that show, Comic Book Man. I'm like, "Yeah, you want to smell it?" Walt Flanagan smells it, so I give it to her. She's like, "It does smell good, though." I'm like, "Well, there you go. You know, that's what we do, man."
Mhm.
So, and she digs your show, JoJo. She's like, "She's so
Oh, yeah.
cool, man."
She is, right?
Aw.
Yeah. So,
Where is she? Bring her on.
right now she's not here. She's at the hospital with her mom.
Gotcha.
So yeah, she's got she tells me push forward, and that's why I hang out with this beautiful panel right now.
That's what it's
It
about.
clears my mind.
dude,
yeah.
if you guys ever want like an interesting read and you're like a really big Joker fan, go find this book right here, The Joker. And they do, it's like a college level, you know, deep dive into the Joker and the way he thinks and the things that he does and why he like pisses Batman off so much.
What's that
It's-
called?
It's called The Joker, A Serious Study of the Clown Prince of Crime.
The Clown Prince of
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, definitely go find that. If you're a huge Joker fan like I am, I was given this by a friend of mine. Knew I was a Joker fan. I went to buy some comics from him, and he said, "Hey, take this book. You can have it too," since he knew I was a Joker
Cool.
fan. So
Have you seen
definitely
this one. Batman and Psychology.
nice.
Oh man, that looks cool.
It's an Audible. I listen to like odd books on the way to work because I work like an hour away. It's like a bunch of psychologists did research on like Batman and all the characters and how Batman's kind of twisted and like messed up, and that there should be sympathetic towards these villains and stuff. It's really like a completely different take on things, you know.
Yeah. Well, if we all lost our parents as a kid, I'm sure we'd all be a little twisted, right? Like,
If you
the way
ever
life goes, right?
you ever heard that theory that Batman is actually a mental patient? Bruce Wayne is a mental patient in a mental hospital, and the way that he gets out of this mental hospital are through these dreams, and the different rogue gallery members of his are actual like staff members of this mental hospital he's in. So the Joker is like a clown that comes by to try to cheer up the kids.
That would be a
And,
crazy twist.
Dude, it is. And I feel like
That is crazy.
they might have, I've seen it online. It's just a theory people have about Bruce Wayne Batman.
Isn't that kind of like the new book that's coming out with Capullo and Snyder, the
Last
Night on Earth?
That's that Black Label that's coming out, right?
No,
But
I don't
that one's more like he wakes up and he's the last person on Earth or something like that, or the
No, I
last
think it's-
superhero
he,
around.
He was in a coma since when all that accident happened as a kid, and he wakes up at like 27 years old, and then he imagined all these villains in his mind, and so he wakes up and he's a billionaire, so he starts paying people to dress up like these people, like these villains, like dress up like the Joker, dress up like Two-Face, and try to fight these guys. And I don't know, it looked really crazy.
Yeah,
Just a little fun question to throw out there because before my wife left, I hit her with the question. I said, I got some stuff here. I just want to shoot them up there. And I told my wife, I said, if Batman was real, all right, who do you think his secret identity will be in real world? She goes, a cop, a detective. I was like, babe, he is a detective. Why would he want to be? He's got to be something different. I told her, how about maybe he would be maybe an MMA instructor, a teacher,
Elon
or
Musk.
something like that.
no,
You
yeah,
gotta
he's got to
It'd
be
be like
somebody with a
Elon.
lot of money.
He's got to be a multi-billionaire.
He got to be a billionaire.
I mean, what do you think, JoJo? If he was real, what was his, what would he be doing in real life besides?
Yeah, I agree with Perry. I think he'd be an Elon Musk with muscles.
Yeah. Dude, Elon Musk needed to raise money, so he developed a freaking flamethrower. Like, that's our version of Batman.
But it was just funny. She's like, a cop. I'm like, hey, he has everything in his back cave. You know that, right?
You know you know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is, right? That famous the physicist, one of the smartest men in the world. They asked him, out of all the superheroes in comics, which is the only one that's really viable, the only one that could really happen. And he says Batman is the only one. I mean, you got to be super rich, and you'd only probably last like a month or two. But Iron Man, like the stuff.
I was just gonna say, why not Tony Stark? Very similar.
Well, he's in a suit of iron that flies. They haven't created that yet.
But they could. I don't see why they couldn't though. At some point.
At some point, but right now they said Batman is
planes.
I think if you have enough money, you could probably figure out anything.
True.
Ask Elon Musk. They're putting.
Maybe they do. We just don't know it yet, though. Like,
it's so
Tesla's in outer space.
So, Perry, I think you have something you want to open up, right? You got it in the mail.
Yeah, I got it. All right, so today I woke up and we were gonna go to the beach, but then it was like kind of cold in Florida. It was like 75.
Oh God!
Oh, it's been 100 degrees here, man. Shoot.
So we're
like,
like,
all right, from winter to summer.
Let's do something different. So we went to the flea market.
Talk about heat.
So I got some pretty cool stuff, and then I came home to a box outside. So I was gonna open that, but yeah, this is what I got. I got this Action Comics because of Jabroni. Told me to get that, so I had to speculate. Buy that, and then
look at JoJo. She's not impressed. She's like, "This is modern books. I like old books."
Well, look, it's Harley Quinn. That's DC.
It's okay. I still like new books.
This one I picked up on my shop on the way home because I didn't get it, which is Captain Marvel and Rogue, which I think is a crazy battle between the two.
Is that where Rogue destroys her, basically?
I didn't read it. I think it came out like 2 weeks
ago.
Oh,
sorry, spoiler.
And then I'm on like this Spawn run binge, so I got a Spawn 89 because I just it's just wicked cool, man. And then I got Spawn 37 with the reflection in the knife, which is awesome. And then Spawn 11, which is really cool. And then let's see, I got some Deathstroke, you know.
Woo.
Yeah, I got this is what, like, look at that Deathstroke cover, man.
That's badass.
That's wicked cool, man.
That is nice.
And then I got another Lobo, you know. Because, you know, I'm on this Lobo train. I was reading his first miniseries on the DC app because I guess they added like a bunch of crazy books to it. So it's now worth what I'm paying. I heard this one is that. Remember I was talking about that Batman Last Night on Earth? This was actually the original story from what I heard. Like this is like the prologue to it.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, let me pick that one up. And then I've been hunting this one for like the last year and a half. And I finally found it.
Ooh.
Oh, the Matrix cover?
The Matrix cover, dude.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So happy.
Dude, I've never seen that. That is
$1.
fire, dude.
With Red Hood, who else was on there? Was that Catwoman?
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, there's Red Hood, Catwoman. Who's the other one?
Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, okay.
I love Catwoman.
I had to grab another one of these because these are selling pretty good. So now I have 3. So I'm gonna flip it.
eBay.
eBay. I used to be like a big geek, so I played like a lot of World of Warcraft. And then I found this comic at the flea market.
Did you say you used to be a big
geek? Yeah, that's what
I don't play World of Warcraft anymore, so I'm not a geek.
And he's showing off comic books.
We're all geeks, man. Come on now.
There's different tiers of geek.
Yeah, you know, like this is a little much. You know, like 18-hour days playing a game is a little much. You know?
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
I'm a comic nerd, I guess. I'm not a comic geek. I don't know
I'm a comic enthusiast. Okay?
Where am I on the ladder of geekdom?
And then, this is actually kind of big. Look at these.
That's what she said.
Look at that. She's never said that to me. Look at that. Look at that box.
Don't tell us.
Holy snap, man.
Look, you got to take the wrapper off, you know? All right, let's see what I got. How much did I spend? Oh, my God. All right, look, Roney Island, number 2, which I bought in the store, so that's a double. Great. A Web of Carnage with Venom and Spider-Man.
Hey, Perry, I hate to cut you off, guys. I got to get out of here. Rod, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, bro.
Thanks, man. Perry, JoJo, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, good talking to you.
That's what we see on Instagram. Yeah.
I love that, man.
Later, Edwin.
All right, Macho Man.
Peace,
the
guys.
Edwin.
See ya.
Later.
Good night, Edwin.
Oh man. And then I got this other one. This is like I've been getting a lot of independent, but I don't have a lot of virgin copies. So I seen this. I'm like, well, that looks cool.
I like it.
And then that looked like a pretty hot book. So I'm like, all right, let me dabble with that.
You know what book looked cool? That I didn't buy it, but I saw it today at the store. Was that new Batman with the Matina cover on it? It's all
like
dark
all
and
black.
everything.
Yeah, 69,
yeah.
I think. Yeah, that's freaking. Matina's been killing it, man.
Yeah, that looked good.
You know, he's like the best tracer in the game. And then I got this Wonder Woman. I gotta bust his chops.
Yeah,
we're crazy, JoJo. You see how it is.
This is a new book that just came out, Aftershock, Orphanage.
I saw that and I passed this. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to get into like branch out into because there's like all these books, like there's hundreds of books that come out all the time. You know, so I'm like, all right.
That's why I get a little too overwhelmed with everything. Too.
I do too.
Coming
it's a little bit frustrating when you're spending like a lot of money a week.
yeah, dude, I had to
like
cut back.
paper.
Like seriously.
And then I got this
this.
Faithless. I got another one of this polybag that people were going nuts about.
I'll
What
take
is that
it.
about?
Why is it polybagged? Is there something? It's like
Yeah,
a bunch of like
what's-
lesbian chicks all naked
It's
on
an
it. Isn't
erotic
it?
cover. Yes.
Yeah.
It's about sex and witchcraft, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you know.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's pretty cool, actually. So
Hey, I think JoJo needs a copy. You said you had two.
I got two of those, and then I got the regular cover A. Yeah, look, Jeff813 is like XXX.
Yeah. I think somebody like Instagrammed me a picture of that cover. And it was
Oh yeah, when I first opened it Wednesday, I was like, oh my god, I gotta send this to everyone.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
JoJo. Oh, interesting. That's great.
This is an Action Lab #1, A Cold Blood Samurai, just came out.
Oh, interesting.
This one right here, Batman Who Laughs, #4, which has been I really like Batman Who Laughs. It's
I read like the first 2 issues, but I need to continue it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know when, but I will.
Don't get Perry started,
After
JoJo.
issue 3, there's a one-off of the Grim Knight, and it's just like his backstory, and then it jumps into #4, and it's just bananas, and it's only like a 6-part miniseries. So it's better wrap up.
Where's your statue at, Perry? The Batman Who Laughs.
Which one?
The one you pick at the shop when I saw you.
Oh, at Bartow? Oh, I got him.
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah, right, Brett Hess. She's definitely getting to know herself on that cover.
And then this Avengers, which I don't read a lot of Marvel, but this book just looks bananas. And then
you don't watch a lot of Marvel movies. And you don't read a lot of Marvel books.
Oh yeah, is that No Road Home? I just picked that one up today. That one looks freaking sweet.
Yeah, it's got like well, who was Conan like in this Avengers series. It's nuts, man. And then this Asgardians War of the Realms tie-in because I'm trying to get all the tie-ins. And
Are you? That's like 40. That's like 5 million books because the War of the Realms
I'm
is
not
like
doing no tie-ins whatsoever.
yeah. I'm not either. I had to cut off on the tie-ins.
Someone in the community has to read every damn tie-in and do a video.
There's seriously like 1,000 books or something like that.
Yeah,
or
but
100 maybe.
Everyone's gonna talk about the book, but only one person is gonna be dumb enough to go out and buy every single tie-in, so I can know the full, complete story.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I don't think
I know
Are you
who's not
that
buying
one?
it. Our
it looks
special
really
guest
good.
is not buying it.
So yeah, now I just added like 50.
Yeah. I get just the main War of the Realms. I mean, I don't know exactly what all ones are tying in together. I do get No Road Home. I get Guardians of the Galaxy, and I get As Guardians of the Galaxy, which I think I'm about to cut As Guardians of the Galaxy off. I left it on because it was only supposed to be like a 5-issue series, and then I think they decided to keep going with it. So, I don't know.
Yeah. This is one of the tie-ins. It's Daredevil War Scrolls. Well, it's not War Scrolls, but it's War of the Realms Quotient War Scrolls. But what's cool is because the Daredevil becomes a god in this book, the god without fear. So it's like you wouldn't see this story if you were just reading the original storyline. And for
What's
the guy who
up?
said,
We got Thoro Cuboro in the chat, man. Just real quick, if you guys don't know, he's doing some really cool dollar auctions, and he's going to be trying to do it every day. So if you haven't subscribed to Thoro Cuboro's channel, go check him out. Subscribe to it. He's doing some cool things with some auctions on his channel. I was watching it earlier today. Pretty fun stuff. So go check him out, guys.
oh yeah,
Actually,
and he's cool 'cause I like to stay up
I'm
late.
sorry, Perry, but now that he mentioned Thoro, Thoro is going to be he's the special guest for Comic Book Community Shoutouts. So he'll be
nice.
tomorrow at 4:00, and I'll give him the whole floor. He could talk about whatever he wants. So that's another plug, Thoro. Perry, continue.
I was gonna say what Thoro is, he'll do a live stream like mid-afternoon, and then he'll do a live stream at like 12:00 midnight or like 1 in the morning. And I love it because
I caught one of those late ones.
Yeah,
too.
I stay up late editing videos, and it's like there's nothing on TV, there's no one live, and then Thoro goes live. I'm like, that's so cool. I could like edit my videos and like interact with him and everyone else in the chat. I'm like, that's awesome because it's like this major hour that nobody's online except for him.
He's so cool. He's just so chill.
He is. He's a great dude for sure.
So chill back, just relax and chill.
He's great. I like watching him.
And here I am with this high pitched voice, guys. Thank you for joining me. Hi.
You sound like you just sucked off some helium, bro.
Yo, but I picked up some more.
Let's see him.
So this is series 2.
That Damien, get that Robin.
I think I got Damien in here, so I want to open them up real quick. There's an auction going on, so we got to try to jump on the auction. So let's see what this first one brings us. All right, let's see here.
Come on. Ooh. I seen a booty.
It's just a mystery one. It's Harley Quinn.
What do we got? I missed.
Harley Quinn.
It's Harley Quinn.
Black and white.
That's awesome.
I think this is one of those. It says on here, mystery villain by Bruce Timm. So yeah, I'm trying to get all these, Jeff. This is series 2. Back here, I got a whole bunch of series 1.
Do you have the whole series 1?
Missing 2. Oh crap! That's a Harley Quinn. That's dope. Let's see here.
He's making the Batman army.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. The thing will be walking around the house one day. Let's see what this one is here. Here it is. I got it.
Oh,
nice.
Yes,
what is it?
Sword, man. Look at that.
That's
fire.
awesome, dude. I love that.
Is that Robin?
Yeah, Damien, bro.
Wayne.
Oh, okay. Damon Wayans?
Yeah.
It's actually Robin. It doesn't say Damien, but we all know who he is.
There's no way that's Jason.
I actually have no idea who he is, but it's okay.
That's the Bat Baby.
So cool, man.
Which, if you guys aren't reading the new Teen Titans series, he's freaking bananas, dude.
Yeah, he is.
He started his own like mini Arkham underneath the freaking Teen Towers. It's a really good read.
Very good read.
Teen Titans Go? I watched that.
Another one.
Oh, hey, Rican, you know I live in Florida, right? Yeah.
I know. Come to the house, bro. Look, I'll put it right back in here for you.
Look, I'm shipping you the camera, and you could open the box and throw Damien in there and ship it back.
All right, so this is yours. All right, so I'll put it right back in here. Hey, Jeffrey, I'm sorry, it's not the Hulk.
Yeah, you should be. I got the Hulk right here, though. Boom, check this. I picked this up.
Ooh, I've been looking for that
I
one.
love that
I
one.
like that one. Yeah.
The only pop I have, and I've been putting off buying it because I was afraid that if I started getting pops, like if I bought one, I figured I'd just start going downhill because there's like 4 different Hulk ones that I want. It is, and I have that problem, so I didn't want to start, but I had to get that one. It was just tugging at my shirt.
But I wanted to ask something, JoJo. When you got that AOK from somebody that's in the panel here, that thing was massive. So you had with a box at the house, or you had to go to the post office pick it up.
I don't know how it got shipped to your house.
That thing was huge.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like,
I have a PO box. And then next thing I know, I get home. I was gonna go that day, but I was gonna stop at home first. And it's already there waiting for me at my house. So I guess they forwarded it to my house. I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, you sent me a ton of stuff. But thank you. It was all very, very cool.
You know.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
turning red, bright red.
If you want my address.
I sent. I'll message Jeffrey. Good morning. How are you? Are you okay? I don't get a reply back until a month later, or we're going live. Yeah, I'm there, bro. I'm there.
I saw it yesterday. I didn't even know. I just saw that we were going to be on with JoJo. You know, I can't.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff was on fire there. Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. I got my hair. I did my hair too, Jeff.
You got to do it once in a while, right?
You gotta buff that out.
Oh my god.
I think that's it. No, there's an auction going on. I don't want to take too much time. I think who's the auction?
Is that the Common Core?
Yes, that's what. JD.
JB.
Yeah.
So I don't want to jump into their time. They're on right now. Hey Perry, you want to tell everyone where they can find you at and all that good stuff?
I am Perry. I have a YouTube channel where people apparently watch me, which is freaking bananas. I'm giving away a bunch of books, like first appearance of Immortal Hulk, which is I think a lot of people want that book. So yeah, I got a little giveaway going on. So if you guys want to check it out, go ahead.
Jeffrey, how about you, sir?
I'm here every Saturday.
That's right.
Except for last Saturday.
And JoJo, tell these wonderful fans of yours and fans of us and anyone that's watching that don't know about you, tell them about you and where they can find you at, if you don't mind, dear.
Yeah, my channel is PopDotComix. I do a lot of different things, unboxings. I have comic hauls. I have reviews. You name it, pretty much. But anything geeky, really. I'm into it all. So
yeah, my favorite YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you. That's nice. But yeah, I'm putting out my thoughts video on the Killing Joke, so keep an eye out for that. And what else? I don't know yet. We'll see. Whatever comes out.
We'll see. Perry, you're my favorite YouTube channel.
Homeboy just said I'm at 315. I'm at 317 now. Wow, I was at 300 yesterday.
Hey JoJo, psych. Anyway,
got jokes.
Hey man, I love you guys, man. If I don't joke around you like this, that means I don't like you. If I play around, that means I got much love for you guys, man. I think that is it. Thank you, ladies and gents. Everyone in the chat. Oh man, everyone that stood around. We got Perry's in the chat. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, Coast to Coast Comics.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, oh my God, our honor is ours.
Yeah. It's been really fun.
Hopefully, you'll come back. We didn't scare you away.
No, we probably did. It's probably the last time she talks to us.
Petrified.
Yeah.
Hey Perry, you want to end the show for us, sir? Change it up a little bit here.
I could. I used to be able to do this. Bane, when you talking to a cup, you sound like Bane, no? I don't know. I remember somebody used to do that in school and stuff, and I was like, that's awesome, But yeah, so just a Rican, coast to coast. Hope everyone has a great Easter, great rest of the weekend. See you guys in the community chats. Have a good one.
Yeah.